Okay, so when an incident happens at work, it's like a starting gun goes off, right? The clock is ticking. How you capture, act on, and most importantly, learn from that moment can define the safety and efficiency of your entire business. But what if you could get ahead of it all? What if you could move from just reacting to incidents to proactively preventing them? That's what we're going to dive into, how Safely can help transform incident management from a reactive headache into a massive proactive advantage.
First, let's just zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. According to the Health and Safety Executive, the cost of workplace injury and ill health in the UK is, well, it's a staggering £22.9 billion a year. And this isn't just about fines. We're talking about lost productivity, operational downtime. It's a massive hit to our economy.
Now, that huge number is one thing, but let's be real, where it really stings is in the hidden costs inside your own operations. You know what I'm talking about. The manager's time that gets completely swallowed by investigations, the disruption to your teams, the cost of civil claims, and honestly, just the sheer frustration of seeing the same preventable incidents happen over and over and over again. Those are the costs that truly hurt.
So everything starts at that critical moment, when the incident actually happens. This is the first and maybe the most important stage, capturing what happened. Now, traditionally, this moment is pure chaos, but it really doesn't have to be.
We've all seen the old way of doing things, right? Paper forms, missed details, trying to decipher someone's handwriting, and reports that finally show up days late. It's slow, and it's totally unreliable. The Safely way is completely different. It's mobile first. It empowers anyone, anywhere in your business, to capture high-quality, structured information right at the source, and to do it instantly.
And what's so powerful here is how these features all work together. This isn't just a report. It's an audit-ready record from the second it's created. You get photos and video, so there's undeniable context. Mandatory fields mean that critical information is never missed. And best of all, these make-safe checklists pop up immediately, guiding the reporter on what to do next. It essentially turns them into your first responder on the scene. It's brilliant.
Okay, so capturing the data is just the start. The real magic happens with what comes next. Safely connects that initial report to immediate automated action, building a crystal-clear chain of accountability.
So, check this out. The moment a report is submitted on a mobile device,
The system instantly kicks off a workflow. The right tasks get assigned to the right people, whether that's operations, engineering, or your health and safety team, all with zero manual effort.
And from that moment on, the entire process is visible and tracked. You have a complete, time-stamped audit trail of every single action, making sure nothing ever falls through the cracks.
This is where you see the discipline that Safely brings to the process. It's not just about assigning a task and hoping for the best. It's about setting clear due dates, managing escalations if they're missed, and, this is absolutely key, requiring proof of fix before any issue can be closed. That could be a photo, a reading, a sign-off, whatever. The new rule is simple. It's not fixed until you can prove it's fixed.
Now, when it's time to investigate, or maybe when an auditor shows up unannounced, the very last thing you want is that frantic scramble for paperwork. This is where having a single connected platform becomes your greatest asset.
Just imagine this. You need to pull up the risk assessment for that specific area, the full inspection history for the piece of equipment involved, and the training records for the team members who were there. With Safely, it's all connected and available in seconds. You can instantly see if similar incidents have ever happened before and exactly what was done about them.
This complete traceability is just fundamental. It lets you demonstrate due diligence, answer any question with complete confidence, and turn what could be a really stressful audit into a straightforward conversation backed by solid data.
so far, we've seen how to manage an incident brilliantly. But the real goal, the ultimate prize, is to stop them from happening in the first place. This is where Safely's AI, Albert, gives you a truly proactive advantage.
An AI like Albert analyzes thousands and thousands of data points to find patterns that a human could just never spot. It moves you from a vague statement like, yeah, we had 12 slip incidents last quarter, to a precise, actionable insight like the one you see here. All of a sudden, you don't have to guess where the problem is. You know exactly where and when to focus your attention. And it goes even deeper than that. Safely can generate something we call a control effectiveness signal. Now, this is really smart. It looks at an incident and connects it all the way back to the specific safety control in your risk assessment that should have prevented it. This doesn't just tell you that something happened. It tells you why your safety system failed, letting you fix the true root cause.
You know, one of the biggest challenges in safety is bridging that gap between the policies sitting in a binder on a shelf and the actions actually happening out on the floor. Well, Albert AI closes that gap. It can literally read your static safety documents, like a standard operating procedure,
and automatically convert them into dynamic digital checklists. Just like that, your policy becomes a daily task, assigned and tracked right within the platform. It makes safety a living, breathing part of your daily operation.
So, what does this all add up to? What's the real outcome of this proactive approach? Well, it's a fundamental shift in how you manage risk, and that leads to real, tangible benefits right across the business.
Let's just break down that impact. Faster containment? That means less disruption to your operations. Preventing repeat incidents means your total incident volume goes down. Having stronger evidence reduces legal friction and speeds up claims. And better verification? That slashes your risk during inspections. This is how proactive safety directly boosts your bottom line.
So, it really all comes down to this one question. Are your current processes trapping you in a reactive cycle, just fixing the same problems over and over? Or are you ready to build a proactive system that learns, that adapts, and that prevents harm before it even happens? Safely provides the tools to help you make that shift.